So here's an easy man up play. It comes from box lacrosse. It's a pretty simple one to do. It also works possibly against a zone defense, depending on the type of zone. But when you're playing man down, you're typically in a zone anyway. So this is why it tends to work on that. So what we set up is in a 3-3 offense. So 3 middies up across top, 3 attack, right across, 5 yards ahead of the goal line. And the big thing you want to make sure, if you have lefties, this is a big plus. You'd like a lefty here and ideally a lefty there. If you don't have lefties, you might want to run the play from this side, the other side of the field being over here. Again, you really want to have a lefty do this. It makes it so much easier. But here's the deal. So we start the play right up in the top in the middle. Obviously, when you're a man up, the easiest shot is sometimes the best. So if this guy comes down and no one picks him up, he takes the shot. If this player 3, God forbid, actually does that, you pop it over his head to player 1 for a quick shot. That should not be given to you. This should be how their defense should look, or something like this. They should take away this guy. This guy's getting into a dangerous position, so they should really stop him from doing anything. You can cycle the ball around if you want. You can go from player 4 to 5 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 and back. You can do that once or twice just to get the defense moving. Not a bad idea. But depending on how long the penalty is, if it's a 30-second penalty, you don't want to waste too much time doing that and risk a drop ball or a ground ball or something like that. So player 4 starts with the ball, passes to player 5. They should rotate their defense to cover them. And then player 5 is going to move it down to player 6. This is where you want to start it from. In box lacrosse, we call this the crease, or we call it the corner. The crease is really the right term for it, but we started down in the crease on the goal line extended. And essentially what you're looking for is these guys over here should be looking to see the back of their defender's helmet. So anytime player 4 sees the back of player 5's, 3's, 4's on blue on their defense, their helmet, that's exactly what we want to have happen. So their defense settles into this. Player 4 begins to cut through the middle. If this look is there, this is why you want a lefty, so the ball's on the outside with player 6. He can pass it to him. We can get a shot off right off the bat. This look shouldn't be there. Player 2 should probably recover in and take that away. If that happens, that's exactly what you want to have happen. Player 4 is going to drag, on offense, going to drag player 2 on defense away and around the net. So he continues through as player 3 now over here on offense. So this guy is going to begin his cut. And the way we're going to do that is he cuts through the middle and to the ball, and he's looking for a pass there. If it's there, you give it to him. If not, they continue to circle it through. Again, you're always going to be drawing those players through. And you can continue to do that. So it really ends up being, if you will, a cycle with this triangle over here. If I go back to the very beginning, we're going to take it right back to the beginning here, sorry, as we reverse it. What we're going to end up doing is ultimately, when this ball gets to player 6 in the corner, is these 3 players over here are going to cycle through. And what I mean by that is this player is going to cut in this direction, he's going to follow in that direction, and he's going to follow in that direction. And then you continue to do it, and they make a circle on it. Player 1, at this point you'll always have someone at X to protect the backs of missed shot. And player 1, you really want him to stay kind of in the crease, out of everyone's way, but 1, it screens the goalie, 2, it's forcing player 3 on defense to guard him. If you stick him at X, if you were to move this player down there, then player 3 has no one left to guard, and he can just pick this guy up and the cutter up. All right, hope it helps. Good luck with it.